Hi friends, I hope you're doing well. If you didn't know already, I love blush, and when I saw that Patrick Ta was launching a new spring collection, aka 3 new shades of his blush duos, which I love. It's the formula that has the powder and the cream in it. You guys have seen me use it time and time again. There's now so many shades. I bought all 3 of the new ones and we're gonna be swatching them on my face today. I feel like I normally do lip swatch videos, but today we're doing a blush swatch. I also bought a couple of the shades of the new gloss colors that he launched as a part of this collection as well. I bought 3 of them. I think there were 5 or 6, I'm not sure, but I did buy all 3 of the blushes. I feel like a lot of the shades that he has right now are very bright colors, which I love, but the spring trio really caught my eye. Here's a little preview of the shades. We have Not Too Much, Just Enough, and She's the Moment. Besides She's the Moment, which is like a little bit of a peach color, Just Enough and Not Too Much are very subtle blush colors, which I'm very excited about, just for more of like an everyday kind of a look. There's now a total of 12 shades in the line. We're gonna try out this soft, cool tone pink first. This is called Just Enough. I have dabbled in this, but I have not yet put it on my face. I was filming some B-roll earlier of this, so even though I've touched it, I have not put it on my face. I'm so excited. So this color is Just Enough. This is gonna give you that very trendy bubblegum pink kind of a cheek, but this is a little less bright than his other one, which is called She's Giving. I'll pop a picture up right here. I couldn't find this one in my collection for the life of me, even though I have it. So this is a much softer version, but it's gonna give you a similar effect in a more subtle way. Patrick always recommends dipping into the powder side first and then the cream. So that's what I'm gonna do. Let's go ahead and apply a bit of this to the cheeks. Okay, so even though it is softer in the pan, it still is actually a fairly bright color on me. I mean, a lot of blushes tend to be since I have such fair skin, but it's definitely very cool toned. I was honestly kind of hoping that it would be a little more muted than this, but it's still a very pretty color up front. Then I'm gonna take the cream and apply this on top. I'm just gonna use my fingertips today. I really actually do love applying the cream on top of the powder because it gives you more of that fresh skin-like kind of a finish to your blush. Honestly, I feel like the cream kind of softens it in a way, at least with this color. I also really like to see how these blushes look on the lips. See, it's very light on the lips, but it pulls a lot brighter on my actual cheeks. But I'll just apply it to the lips so you can see the full effect. Honestly, this is a very pretty cool tone pink. If you're a cool tone pink gal, I think you're gonna really like this. I don't feel like I'll wear this one on the lips. Maybe it would work with a lip liner, but I feel like it kind of washed me out a little bit. But here's the first shade called Just Enough all over the cheeks. I'm excited to see which one of these ends up being my favorite. I actually thought that this would be, but now that it's on, I feel like I might enjoy the other 2 more. I don't know. Let's find out. All right, next we're gonna be trying a really pretty shade called Not Too Much. Now this is more of like a beige color. This is gonna be a lot more subtle and subdued than even the Just Enough shade or She's the Moment, which is that more peachy color that he launched for spring. So let's try this out. I love a good, more nude blush. Ooh, yeah, this one is definitely a lot more subtle. It actually pulls slightly peach on me. It looks a lot more like beige in the pan, but it is a little bit peach, which I think is really pretty and flattering. And with this color, I feel like this would be great for every day, especially if you have a more fair skin tone, just because it's not overpowering, which is really nice. I'm going into the cream on top, just like I did with the first color, and just kind of patting this into the cheeks. See, I feel like this one's so pretty and very flattering. Let's try this on the lips. I feel like this color on the lips does not wash me out. It looks very natural actually. I really like this one. I feel like across the nose it could be really pretty as well. Ooh, yes, okay. This is a really pretty color. I love how soft and subtle this is. It's so crazy. I really thought that I was gonna like the more pink color more, but this one I feel like is gonna be a new staple for me. Even though I really don't wanna take this off, I really like this one. This one actually exceeded my expectations. Let's try out the peach shade called She's the Moment. All right, now for this fun peach color. I really do like that it has like a pinky coral undertone in there as well. Let's go ahead and try out the powder shade first. Again, this is called She's the Moment. It's a really nice, super cute peach color. Okay, this one's really pretty. I was nervous that this would look a little too crazy on my skin tone, but with just a small amount, it's really blending in nicely and looking super natural. Ooh, okay, this is actually a surprising shade. I thought that this would be maybe my least favorite of the 3, but I think I'm wrong. I actually really like how that looks. It's definitely more of a statement, you know, compared to that second shade that we tried. I'm just pressing in the cream color really quick to the apples of my cheeks. You don't have to layer these if you don't want to. That's what's nice. I love how there's 2 formulas in one. It makes it super versatile, but I'm just showing you how it does look layered. I'm going around the edges with a sponge just to make sure it's as blended as I want it to be. Okay, that's actually surprisingly really beautiful. I wasn't sure what to expect with this one. I wasn't sure if it would flatter me. I don't know. I just haven't worn a peach blush in a while. Let's see what this looks like on the lips. Oh my goodness. Honestly, I was not expecting to like this one. Well, I was. I thought it was pretty, but I wasn't expecting to like this as much as I am right now. It feels very fresh on the cheeks. Perfect for spring, honestly. Really, really excited about that. Before I fully complete my makeup look, I wanted to try out the new gloss shades that I bought. Again, I bought 3 out of the 5 colors. I just wanted to try the ones that really spoke to me. From what I understand, this is the same formula that he already has, but it's actually slightly different, I guess, because it's more pigmented than the original. So it's actually called the Rich Plumping Gloss because it has a little more of that opacity to it. So first we're gonna try out this bubblegum pink called Say Less. I thought this would pair really nicely with the blush. It has the same smell as the other glosses, so let's see how this applies. Okay, wow, it's definitely very, very light. You know, I don't love this color. I think maybe I need to try it with a lip liner. I don't know, it just kind of feels too chalky looking on me. Not feels, but it kind of looks like the color looks a little too light. Let's see what it would look like if I added like a more deep lip liner. So I'm just gonna use MAC Stone, and let's do a little bit less than what I applied before to see if I can get it to be a little more wearable. Okay, that's prettier, and I used quite a light amount. So with this shade, I would not recommend like going in with it as heavy as maybe you are used to with your glosses. If you are wanting this more like cool tone bubblegum pink look, I think definitely it needs a lip liner, and use less. But I feel like I could get away with something like this. By itself, I wasn't a huge fan, but I like how it looks with lip liner and a little bit less. So it's not like super gloopy and chalky looking, you know? It's a fine line with these cool tone pinks. I feel like sometimes they look really cute and sometimes they can lean a little bit like just not so cute, you know? Next, we're gonna be trying a really pretty kind of pinky mauve color. This is called Need Her, and when I saw this shade, I knew I needed her. This one looks so pretty. I'm really excited to try this out, so let's see what this one looks like all over. See, this matches my lip color a little more, so I feel like I can get away with applying a bit more. This one I like. This one is really, really pretty. I actually feel like it looks nice with this She's the Moment blush, even though the blush is very peachy. I feel like this pink works well with it. So I'm excited I picked that one up. The last one is called Obviously, which is like this really pretty chocolatey brown. It has a hint of mauve in there too. He did actually launch a couple of deeper brown shades, but this is the one that I feel like I would use the most. Let's try this on. Ooh, this one's really pretty too. This one I feel like you could layer up a lot as well, and it's not gonna look funny, kind of like that bubblegum pink did. This one's really pretty. I will say I think I like the Need Her color a little bit better. This formula is definitely plumping. It has like almost a bubblegum and mint flavor to it, which is kind of interesting. It's not my personal favorite flavor, but like I like the formula of this gloss in general. So for me, I still wear it. All right, I'm gonna just finish up a little bit of my makeup. I'm gonna take some of the Patrick Ta bronzer. This is from his bronzer duo, and I'm just gonna add a bit of the powder onto the forehead and a little on the cheeks. I actually really do like this peach color, surprisingly. It's my second favorite next to Not Too Much. So I'm actually gonna leave that on. I think it would be pretty to do a little bit of like a peachy lip look. So I'm gonna take this Hourglass lip liner in the shade Flaunt 2. I actually haven't used this before, but it looks like a nice peach, which it is. Then I'm gonna take some of that cream blush and pop this in the center. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of this gloss in my favorite shade, which was Need Her, and I'm just gonna put a little on the back of my hand, take that on my fingertips, and then tap that into the center of the lips. I just don't wanna like take off that peach color, but I want a hint of shine, almost like a balmy glow, especially in the center of the lips. I also wanna take just the teeniest little hint of that peach powder blush and pop it into the crease of the eye, just so that it all ties together. Not too much, but just enough to where it seems cohesive. All right, so here's the final look using one of the new blushes from Patrick Ta's spring collection. I want to know what your favorite was on me. Did you like just enough? Did you like not too much? Or did you like She's the Moment, which is this gorgeous kind of peach color? I definitely have my personal opinions based off my first impressions. Since I already know I love this formula and I'm familiar with the gloss formula as well, here's what I would suggest. If you're wanting to try something from this collection and you only want me to recommend one, I have to say this one. I knew I would like this, but this definitely is my favorite shade from the bunch. This is the shade Not Too Much. I just think it's going to be a great go-to like everyday blush color. So pretty. My second favorite is actually the one that I'm wearing, which I'm surprised by. She's the Moment. It's really, really nice. If you already have a peachy Patrick Ta blush, such as Do We Know Her, which is this one right here, maybe you wouldn't need this one. But it does lean a little bit more of like a corally pink, which I like and I think is actually very, very flattering, where this one's more of like a tangerine orange. So that's the difference if you're wondering. This one is Do We Know Her. Really, really love this one. A surprising, like, just okay for me shade is actually just enough. I thought I would absolutely love this. I think it's because I have so many like this. I was hoping that this would be a little more muted. It kind of looked more mauve in the photos than what it actually is. It's more bright on the cheeks, but if you like that, you would really like this blush. I do like how it's a little more soft and subtle versus the other hot pink shade that he has, but this one ended up not being my favorite. Same with the light pink gloss. I don't know. Maybe it just wasn't my vibe for today, but it was surprising because I was going into this expecting to really be obsessed with those two colors in both the blush and the gloss, but I just wasn't really vibing with it as much today. When it comes to the glosses, I definitely don't think you need all of these colors, but if you're wanting to try one of the new ones, I think Need Her is a really, really nice, just classic pinky kind of a nude shade. So for me, these two right here were a win, the blush in Not Too Much and the gloss in Need Her. The other ones I feel like you probably wouldn't need unless you're very inspired by them, you know? I will say this formula is one of the best. I really, really love this cream and powder duo. So if none of these shades are really speaking to you, he has so many more. There's actually 12 shades I think now total. I highly recommend the formula. It's really, really beautiful. But for me, the Not Too Much shade is what I feel like you should definitely keep your eye on, and maybe go swatch in stores and kind of see if it speaks to you the way it's speaking to me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. I definitely feel like things went a little unexpected for me in a way, because I was honestly expecting some of these shades to be my favorites, and the order of favorites really got shifted as I tried them on my face. But I think it was really helpful for me to actually swatch them on the cheeks, see them all over. So hopefully it helps you guys, especially if you're a similar skin tone to me. Hopefully it'll help you know which blush to pick or skip, you know? If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. It really helps my channel, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. That also helps my channel. I'm really hoping to reach 1 million subscribers this year, so thank you in advance for subscribing. Let me know what other products have hit the market that you want to see me review and that you want to hear my opinion on. I always love to review and try new things, you guys know, so let me know if there's anything that you're wanting to see me test out and review. As always, thank you for watching today's video. I hope you have an amazing day wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video. Love you. Bye!